Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of How to Play Minetest. In this episode, we're going to try and clean up our farm here. Let's see, do I have... Nope, I need to chop down a tree. As you can see, we've got mushrooms up here, we've got papyrus and wheat and cotton all going down there. But it's kind of hodgepodge, it's not really organized. So the goal for today is to try and get that organized a little bit. Oh, this is one of those lovely eternal shadows that never goes away. I have one of these on one of my other worlds. It's kind of annoying. It's not a big deal, but it is somewhat disturbing that you have this area that never goes light. It's always dark. Especially when it's right next to your house. So let's chop some of these up here. And there aren't even tall trees on that other map that has this issue. It's just a permanent shadow in the middle of everything. Alright, so we'll chop that tree down. What else? We kind of have a tree farm going here. That's the other thing we need to do is get our tree farm organized a little better. So maybe if we chop these down here. The one thing we don't have to worry about is a sheep pen because there are no mobs on this map, where we're working from scratch with just the base engine. So we won't have to worry about building our sheep pen too close to our house and hearing sheep all the time. Keep going here. This is the casualties of doing a play-along. You get to see every little thing that I do. Even the boring stuff like chopping down trees. Okay, and one more, and then we should get a whole bunch of saplings out of these that we can take down and add to our farming area down by the water. Boy, there's a lot of apples over on that tree in the corner. Oh, and once again, I need to figure out how to default the minimap on. There we go. That looks much better. Alright, start picking up our saplings here. I don't know if it's just me, but the sapling drop rate is not real great in 0.4.13. That might just be me, though. Is there another one that fell here? Nope. Let's go over here to this other tree. Oh, that one dropped a lot. See? One tree just gave me as much as... what is that, 4 trees over here? Same number of saplings. Kinda lame. That's alright, though. We'll live with it. Alright, so let's come down here, and this is where things are just kind of a mess at the moment. So we're going to try and organize this a little bit better. It looks like we have some room. We can come back this way a little bit, so we'll probably do that. There is a set of stairs that goes down right here, so we may run into that as well. Who knows? Could be exciting. Alright, so we have cotton right here. I don't really want to move the cotton because it takes so stinking long to grow. So, first thing we need to do is we need to come up with a plan. Let's go back up here so I can see a little better. Alright, so I think we may want to bring the stairs back a little bit this way. Although that might interfere with the stairs going down that way. We have to do some deeper landscaping than I thought. We can certainly dig that area back there. We kind of have a grass farm going there as well. And then papyrus over here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start by harvesting all this stuff up here. And we're going to finish leveling out a nice big wheat farm here. Back to, yeah, probably there. I think you can get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could probably get back just a little bit further on this one. And I can always add water around the outside to make the growing area bigger as well. Oh, that tree's gotta go. Sorry, buddy, you're too close. Might get us some more saplings for our tree farm, though. This is going to be a slightly longer episode than I like to do, just because we are doing a lot of reorganizing here, but it's important for you to see so that you know that things don't just magically happen. I don't magically find places that everything is the right size and width and space just right so that I can build the stuff that I'm after. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's get the old pickaxe out here. I'm okay with the stone corner over here. It's kind of the edge of our farm. Oops, thought that one went. Alright, cool. So, now what we're going to do is take some of this dirt and we're going to start filling things in here. And like I said, to maximize our planting area, I think I am going to go ahead and drop a bucket of water right back in this corner. And water flows, if I counted this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think 8 is the last one. So if we go any further than that, I don't think it goes. Yep. So it'll flow 8 squares in each direction, which means we've now irrigated right out to the edge of the water here. Sorry, Papyrus. And now it's actually spilling back in from this side over here as well. So we can clamp that down just to make things tidy. I don't know. I need to scoop one of these out, refill my bucket, and let's go ahead and fill that in. Like that. Okay, so this tree needs to go now so that we can have more room for our wheat. This will let us make a whole bunch of bread all at once by having a wheat field this size. And bread is one of the better foods you can get in the game. So that is something that we want to have happen. Okay, hopefully that drops some more saplings. Maybe it drops better if you walk away. That might be what it is. Alright, so now we have our cotton. That's kind of in the middle of everything here. 1, 2, 3. I think you can get 4 from the nearest water. Let's see, do I have a hoe on me? I do not. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oop, that's gravel. That's not cobblestone. There we go. And don't really need that out where we can reach it. Okay. And this should all flood and become good growable land here. This middle right here is the only thing I'm a little bit leery about because it is... Oh. Did get some more saplings. Nice. Okay. Okay, so that's a good looking wheat field there. We probably need to figure out exactly where we're going to have the entrance to everything. And I may want to go ahead and pick the cotton and move it to a better location as well. Looks like the sun's going down, so we may want to go hit the sack so we can get back to daylight hours. You can only sleep at night. Okay, apparently it's not quite night yet. It's dusk. That's what it is. It's dusk. Usually the sun has to be down so far, the moon has to be up so far, and then... Boy. How much more night do you need? The stars are out. There we go. Alright, now it's daytime again. So something we might want to do is break up the farm a little bit. If we fill all this in right here, I could get a field right there, and then a field right here, and maybe even an upper field right here. So that when we come down, yeah, I'm kind of liking that idea. So let's do that real quick as well. Maybe we'll do the tree farm up here. Where's the edge? Right there. So we'll do kind of a terrace here. And we want to do our farm plots in an 8x8 square so that we can put water on each corner and it'll water everything, which makes a quote-unquote perfect farm. So, with that in mind, how big did we make this over here? So 8 is out to there. Six, 7, 8. Nice. Nicely done. Alrighty, so now, let's see. Problem is my inventory's full. I'm doing too much at once. Too much at once. Alright, so let's count this out now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is a really good spot to break the terrace off right there. Okay. Which means this corner back here is where we'll put the... Alright, cool. So now that we know that, let's go ahead and start planting this in. So the end of our 8 is right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's see. We also need to get water up here too, don't we? Do I have 8 blocks in between? Yeah, that looks like more than 8 blocks. Alright, so for fun, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if I wanted to make things interesting, I could actually go right here and then it would drop and then go another 8. So one source block could actually water 2 gardens on this side. Why not? We'll give it a go here. Which means we actually went one too far this direction, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and... Uh-oh. I have maxed out my repositories. Let's see here. Better go drop some stuff in my chest here. Let's see, we're working on garden stuff, so I don't need stairs, gravel. I'm not quite sure why I've been carrying that around. Get rid of those. Don't really need the paper right now. I really have that many steel ingots? Wow. And copper ingots. Ice. That's also ice, right? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. Shovel leaves. We don't need to carry those. Don't need the red dye. Or the book. Saplings, apples. Okay, that's looking a lot better there. Alright, that should let us go for a bit now. Alright. Wow, can really go one more this way? Okay, so the answer is we misplaced that source key. We could have gone over one more. Should have gone over one more. It's right there. Okay, well, tough for us, I guess. So you see this fell down 1 and it ran another 8 blocks. So it'll actually end up falling down 2 because we need to lower this down to that level right there. Which, let's finish this top one off. Oops. Nothing like running a pickaxe out. Happens way too often. There we go. And really not everything needs water, so I'm kind of overbuilding this, but it does give me the flexibility that if I decide to go crazy with cotton or wheat or something that I can. And actually, this might be better to go ahead and move the cotton up to here and have the wheat just right below it here on our terrace. We'll have to give that a shot. Sometimes you have to move stuff around even though you don't want to, just so that it looks a little bit nicer and is easier to manage. Because right now you go down there and it's awkward. Everything's in weird places. 4. Okay, and that actually means this block right here, or right there. Yeah, I really messed that up, didn't I? I really need to move this over one more. I'm okay with it falling off the end. I just want it to be lined up a little bit better so that we get the maximum growing area out of it. So if we do this... Did I really dump a source cube right there? That's right. Wow, my attention span is not good today. Alright, so now Let's go ahead and prepare this like this, and then we can actually I'm not sure how it works vertically. That'll be interesting. Alright, so we're going to drop our other bucket of water right here. And to keep it from going too crazy, let's dig a hole right there. Otherwise we're going to flood. Ah, we flooded the cotton. Oof. Alright. That was a little much there. You know, some of these that I did went back to normal dirt because it has to be irrigated to stay farmland. A little bit of trivia there for you. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move the wheat up to here. Let's see, I guess we don't really need that because we're digging it up. So, do that. Let's go ahead and pick all the wheat down here. And then this can become our cotton field, because then I only have to move 1, 2, 3 plants, and everything else is already inside. I like that plan. And yes, I'm picking some of this wheat early, because we just need to move things along here. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is build a bridge into here, and then I can put a fence around the outside of the irrigated area. I think that's going to be the best bet. Wow. 2 full rows of wheat. I like that. Whoops. There we go again, making a mess of everything. Alrighty. Okay. Sorry about the mic bump there. Didn't mean to ruin anybody's day. Or their eardrums, for that matter. Alright, so we've got that going. So really, we don't even need that at the moment, do we? So we have water on that side, water on that side. We don't even need the one at the back. See, I'm just changing my my irrigation plan just now. Because if you only need water on each side of an 8-block farm plat, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could technically go one more wide and just run water on each side, and we wouldn't have to do anything at the back. I could put a water block here. It would water 8 this way, 8 that way, and you could have a normal entrance into the field right there. Okay. So that's something I just came up with on the fly there. So that'll be something we can make better use of in the future. So let's go ahead and plug that up for now, and let's get our cotton figured out here. And then we'll call this quits for this episode, which, again, I apologize. I knew it was going to be long. Actually, what we could do is we could make that middle one the tree farm. That would work. Or papyrus. Papyrus needs water. So that could work really well as also. Oh. That's the end of that one. Okay. Okay. So now we just have to harvest that one and that one. And we did get cottonseed back. That's a good thing. We also got one bit of cotton there. Okay. that's where that is. Okay. Yep, I knew I had a stair conflict of some kind right there. So, that's just one more reason to redo things the way I had it done before. Oh, so we do have one dry spot right in the middle there. Are we 8 wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 actually leaves the center 4 dry. So by going 7 up there, that's actually the better way to do it. Good to know. Alright, so again, we don't really need to do this, so we'll go ahead and plug that up. And I think we'll just make this the tree farm for now, just to simplify things. And there's also like mushrooms that don't really need the water. So we'll just make sure we have a nice terraced area here. Oops. Do we need that one? Where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, that terraces perfectly. Oops. And because that's annoying. Okay. So let's go ahead and plant a whole bunch of saplings here. And then we can make the mushroom field further up there if we want to. Now trees, you want to plant 2 apart. So let's go 1, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there. 2 there, 1, 2, there, 1, 2, there. And if you want to know why I'm spacing them like this, it's so that when you harvest one, you get saplings immediately. If you plant a whole bunch side by side by side, it doesn't usually end up giving you as many saplings. Alright, so that's our tree farm. Now mushrooms, I mean, we could level all this area out right here and do the mushrooms right there. We can do one set of mushrooms over here. But knowing how long this video's gotten, which is even longer than I planned on it being, we're going to call it quits right there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, seeing some of my organization or lack thereof and trying to organize a little bit better. You can see on the mini-map up here that it actually is looking pretty good. You can see where each of the farm plots are, and hopefully as they continue to grow and develop and as I get the mushroom fields in, it'll look even better. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will catch you next time. Until then, go build something.